Hello everybody, how are you? Good to be here as always. Today is what are we? We are Tuesday 28th of October. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I certainly am. Let's just bring you up to date as far as your OES is concerned. Nothing new there, and as I reported yesterday, we haven't heard anything as far as priority positions are concerned. Like I said, kind of getting the feeling we should hear something this week. So obviously, keep your ears to the ground as far as social media is concerned, and also to your OES back office for now. What else have I got for you guys? Yesterday I was talking, wasn't I, about ONews 17 and the very good website that is there now, which is victorywithash.com. And while I was reading through it, which I hope you guys have as well, and I was looking at the training and benefits tab that is on there at the top. I do like the colors, by the way. I like the purples and blacks. They go very well together, don't they? It helps individual things stand out. And I was going through the benefits of what we are going to see within Victory with Ash. And one of the things that popped out to me, which I think is going to be a very important topic for us to learn, that is certainly very, very helpful as far as selling products, getting the word out there, and that is persuasion without pressure. So to be having that unique ability to be able to persuade people without pressure. Basically, what it means is you are talking to somebody about what you are doing or what products or services you have without being sort of salesy. You know, you're not pitching them or the rest of it. It is a unique gift if you can master it. Why? Because you can let people know what you are doing without being salesy to them. So let's dive a little bit deeper into persuade without pressure. Okay, this focuses on the understanding that of other people's needs. This is the number one important part that we need to start learning as far as persuading people without pressure of certain things. And the best way of doing that is to be able to have this understanding of what somebody else is actually wanting. This helps to build rapport through actively listening to these people of what they are wanting, what their needs are. Hang on a second, one moment. I've got a phone call from Julie Wen. Hey, Julie, I'm on my live.
Oh, you are. Hi there.
Hey. Everybody. Hey.
Did you call me back when you finish? I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I certainly will, Julie. Yeah, I'll be about 20 minutes.
All right.
Thank you. Bye. So there you go. That was Julie. That's very kind of her. I've got to give her a call in a moment. So yeah, building up this relationship of what people's needs are, actively listening to them. This really helps give you a clear understanding of what they're after, and then you can introduce the benefits of your idea to them in a manner of how it's going to facilitate their needs. So what you're doing is you're listening to somebody, asking them questions about what they're looking for, what their needs are. You chat about this, you're listening to them. And then what you do is you introduce them to the benefits of your idea or your product, your service, okay, of how it's going to help them, i.e. help them, okay? And you suggest this as a way of that being able to help them for their needs. So what you're doing is you are literally persuading them without any pressure that what you have is going to help them. It is a real art to be able to do this. And seeing that within the descriptions of what we're going to see within Victory with Ash, if this is something that is going to be taught to us of how to master this art of persuasion without pressure, this is an absolute gem to learn as far as you getting your products and services in front of people without you seeming salesy or pushy. Very, very important. I can't emphasize how having this knack, this gift of being able to listen to people, to be able to then come up with a solution to their problems, which at the end of the day, it really is, then you are putting the ball firmly in their court, giving them the option and the idea that the products and services that you have are a solution to their problems. So you're not actually pushing a sale on them. You are giving them a solution to their problem. See where we're going with this. See how we completely twisted this on its head, a whole 360-degree circle. And then what we're doing is introducing something that is going to make these people's lives a lot easier. It's a solution for a problem. And then they are feeling, wow, how fantastic is this? He hasn't pitched me, he hasn't sales me, he's given me a solution to my problem. Vivine Benny, you absolute darling. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Very, very kind. And it is greatly, greatly received. Thank you. It's very, very kind. It is a unique talent. And ethical persuasion involves building trust, obviously, and respect by being transparent, honest, and allowing the other person's anatomy in their decision-making process. Okay, you're being upfront. You're saying, I've got this. I believe it will really help you for whatever their problem solution that you are giving to them. They make up their own mind with their own decision process. And this is where, if you can learn how this works, if you can understand how actually talking and listening to people pays such dividends, because you're building a relationship and you're also providing a solution. I've said it, haven't I, on many, many occasions, that I firmly believe that Victory with Ash is going to be a lot involved with building this relationship between us and customers. I've said it for a while now, haven't I, that we are almost going back to those types of days where you walked into a store and you said, I'll have a pound of those, I'll have 4 of those and 1 of those. And a guy goes all over the place, brings them back into paper bags, and you get what you want. And you build up this relationship with the store owner, and you know that he will help you out and you can get exactly what you want. This is kind of, excuse me, this is kind of how I feel it's going to be within Victory with Ash. We're going to learn these traits. We're going to learn how to really be able to understand how this works and then implement it in our own areas, circles, families, friends, wherever we are. We will be able to listen first and then be able to give these people a solution to their problems. And this is how easy it becomes, because it becomes a talking point. You're not knocking on a door, hi, are you interested in this? What you're doing is you're actually listening to people first and then providing a solution. So let's go into a bit more depth. One of the key elements of all of this, okay, persuasion without pressure, is the art of listening more than you speak. Okay, pay attention to what other person or other people are saying to understand their wants, needs, and perspectives. Once you understand what their wants, needs, and perspectives are, then you can provide a solution or a product to facilitate those needs. Ask inquisitive questions. Ask open-ended questions to genuinely understand their viewpoints before offering your own to them. The more knowledge that you have of that person, of other people, gives you a much more broader sheet for you to be able to offer a solution. It's all the art of some of the best speakers are the best listeners. You know, the more you listen to somebody, the more they feel that you understand them. And when that becomes apparent to that person, you are just offering a solution to the problem that they're going to make their own mind up with anyway. Also, identifying their motivations, understanding what drives them and what their underlying goals are. Again, we are going to come across people when we go through Victory with Ash who aren't interested in selling stuff or all the rest of it. They are just interested in the products and services that we will inevitably see in the next business, the big, bold, beautiful shared dream we're going to. And that's absolutely fine. People will just be able to buy our services, products, whatever it may be. But if they want to be affiliates or resellers or whatever the terminology is going to be moving forward, then this is really important part of understanding what are your goals, what are you aiming to achieve by becoming a reseller or a whatever we're going to be called of the products and services. When you understand that, then you can be very particular in your help, your training, to be able to get that person to a place of where they want to be. Again, listening. Again, asking open-ended questions. Again, really understanding what they are looking for. And this is where your experience from what you have learned in Victory with Ash will help you be able to make these persuasive decisions, okay, without being pushy further on down. Nagaraj, thank you for your super sticker as well. That's very, very kind. It is an interesting topic, guys. It really, really is. Part of it is finding that common ground with somebody, establish a connection by finding shared interest, values, and create a sense of rapport with people that you are talking to. A genuine person, be honest, speak from your heart, be upfront about your intentions, and avoid manipulative or deception with whatever you are trying to do. There is nothing worse than people feeling they've been hoodwinked, they've been duped, they've been led down the garden path. That is not going to pay dividends for you at all moving forward as far as the next business is concerned. Everything is going to be built on you as a person. What are you as a person? Are you a trustworthy person? Do people believe what you say? Are they interested in what you have to say? All of these traits we are going to learn within Victory with Ash. But the main important part is honesty and being upfront. If you are that kind of person naturally anyway, like I feel I am honest and upfront. I might be a bit abrupt sometimes, but that again is my personality. I certainly don't suffer fools gladly. I have that as a negative part of my makeup, I suppose. But I am a good listener. I do try my hardest to understand people's wants and needs. And if you can do this, then you are certainly going to be on your way to success as far as persuading people without pressure to have a look at what you have. Give before you ask. Offering a favor first can make the other person more receptive to your requests later. As my dad always said, everything in life is not a money making exercise. Sometimes having the ability to give in order to receive tenfold is certainly much better than not giving at all. And many people nowadays lose that trait within society, within themselves, within humanity. They are much more reserved as far as giving is concerned. We're not saying go out and just give to willy-nilly and all the rest of it. But if you are building up a relationship with somebody that you feel may be a potential customer or even affiliate or whatever moving forward, then time spent with these people is much better. And if you can do favors for them in front of anything that you are offering, again, this helps to build up this massive respect and honesty. And also, it will certainly help build up that trust element that you are looking for. So you need to frame your message persuasively, but not over the top. Focused on them as individuals. Explain how your idea is in their best interests and benefits them or their loved ones, not just you. You're definitely putting the emphasis on somebody else to how good it's going to be for them. Be clear and concise about what it is. Clearly state what you want and why, using logic and evidence to support your points. Again, this goes back to what we will learn within Victory with Ash, and also your knowledge base of what we have. You will be able to talk from a place of authority because you know a lot about it, and so you will be able to answer any questions that are asked. Tell a story. Use your storytelling to make your ideas more relatable and certainly more memorable to these people. When I talk to you guys, for instance, I try and use analogies of my memory bank in relationship to what I am saying. I just used one about my dad, for instance. This is part of the stories that I am telling that appertain to the message I am trying to get across. These are traits, again, that we will be learning within Victory with Ash. Educate rather than pressure. Present your idea as a way to inform them about their options so they can make a decision that they are satisfied with. Again, you're putting the emphasis on the person to make up their mind that their decision is a good one for them and their family, rather than you persuading them with pressure to buy something because you want to make a sale. You are giving them that option that this is a good idea for them. It solves a problem. It will help them in whatever it is you are talking about that is going to be beneficial to them. We'll finish off on these few points. Respect their autonomy. Okay, allow for a choice. Remind them that they have the freedom to choose, which can paradoxically make them more likely to agree. What's that mean in English? It basically means you telling them, look, you don't have to. I'm not telling you you need this. I'm not saying that it is something that I want to be able to sell you, but I know it's going to help you in your life. You are giving them that choice. And when you do that, then again, if they feel that it might be taken away from them, they actually want it a little bit more because they don't want to lose out. Avoid those high pressure tactics that really don't work. So do not resort to language that makes them feel trapped